Are we?
Are we? Are we live?
It seems we are.
Hi. Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to Wine and Reason. I'm Julie.
And I'm Junkshop.
Yep. And this is the as yet unnamed couples stream that we do, frankly, because y'all like it. We like doing it, and we often do it on my channel because my channel needs the traffic. So that's, yeah, these are all true things. So tonight, Junk Shop is, what are you drinking?
We've got Guinness.
Guinness. Yeah, very nice beer there. If you like beer. I do not, unfortunately, although I will, if pressed, drink a Guinness or a Scottish ale. But I'm trying to drink this hard seltzer. It kind of tastes like sparkling water, but like sparkling spa water that, like, you know, stood near some fruit at some point. And it's 5% alcohol. I'm not getting a buzz. I'm not sure how many of these I would need to drink before I got a buzz, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But I'm out of wine, and what are you gonna do? So watermelon hard seltzer it is. Pardon. Okay. So who's in the chat? We've got Aunt Jer. Yay! Cool. We've got the Lone Wanderer, of course. Hello. It's been so long. I missed you. We've got the Jesus Wizard Spatula. So nice to see you. New friend of both channels, and it's really cool. Oh, you're going to bed, Dave. That's okay. It's late where you are, man. I understand. Sleep well. Have happy dreams, and we love you, and we will see you next time. All right. Ain't drank alcohol in 12 plus years. Well done.
That's amazing.
That is awesome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. And yeah, FYI, I know the show is called Wine and Reason and all that, but if you're sober and you want to shout out your sobriety, do it. It's a wonderful thing. Anybody who's overcome addiction, it's freaking awesome. Yeah, so good on you. It's weird for me to toast your sobriety, but anyway, what's the etiquette for that? I don't know.
I don't know.
But that is amazing and good for you. Oh, thanks. Oh, you drank it. Yeah, that's actually, yeah. I've heard that phrase, or I've heard people use it. It's all right. I drink all of mine in my 20s or whatever, and yeah. So that does happen. Okay, so tonight we are talking about a weird coincidence that's also kind of amazing. So, do you want to start?
No, this was all you.
Oh, shit.
You set this one up, and then you told me about the weird coincidence all of like an hour ago. So I'm just here to be charming and look pretty.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
You're great at that. You can do both of those things very well. Hey, Ginger Nation. Quentin, it's good to see you as always. I am a potato, fear me. I'm not sure why I would.
I think that's a reference to something we're not getting.
I think so. Yeah.
It's got the distinct flavor of a reference.
Jesus drove me. Yeah, well, I can believe that. Shit. Yeah, religion has driven many people to lots of horrible things. Yeah. Okay. So tonight, this has nothing to do with religion at all. So you're safe. One of our own, as I like to think of it, anyway. One of the great outspoken out atheists on the planet is Tim Minchin. And if you haven't heard me mention Tim Minchin before, you don't watch my channel much because I talk about him way too much. I'm a huge fan. It's a little ridiculous. So last year we flew to Great Britain so that we could go to Scotland, specifically Edinburgh, so that we could see Tim Minchin in concert, and also just see Scotland because I'd always wanted to go there. You know, thought I had family ties to the area, but you know, you have to be a patron to know that story. Anyway, Lone Wanderer knows what I'm talking about. So my phone reminded me that do that little, like Google picture remind you of stuff feature that can be really awkward sometimes on Facebook, where it's like, hey, this is what you were doing with your ex 3 years ago, and you're like, why are you doing this to me? Stop it, Facebook. But tonight, this feature on my phone was really cool because it reminded me that November 19th, 2019 was the very night that we saw Tim Minchin live in concert in Edinburgh. And it was amazing. We saw it at the theater that's in the city center there, and it was literally across the street from our hotel. We had so much fun. It was a blast. He did 2 encores, and it was amazing. So this year, he has put out a regular just album, which is not, I mean,
not his usual bag. Modus operandi.
Yeah, I mean, he's a bit of a polymath. I mean, if that's even the right word. He's a freaking genius, for one thing, because he can't read music, but he's got that perfect pitch shit going for him. So he can tell you, he can tell people which note, what note is being played and all that kind of stuff. And he's an amazing piano player. I have a thing for piano players. I only marry piano players. Just the 2 so far. I'm hoping the second one sticks and everything's fine. I don't have to do that again. So we had a blast. And if any of you have heard of the musical Matilda the musical after the Roald Dahl novel, Tim Minchin wrote all of the songs and music for that show. So, and it's a great show. You should definitely go check it out after this. Tonight, Tim Minchin is doing a streaming concert at 9 p.m. Our time, so Central Standard Time, and I have tickets, so we get to watch that. We were sent a code, and we get to watch it right here from the comfort of our study. We don't have to fly across an ocean. We don't have to spend thousands of dollars.
We don't have to freeze our asses off.
That's true. It never got above 4 degrees Celsius in November in Edinburgh. Imagine that. It was freezing. It was awesome, but it was freezing. So that's the fun and bizarre coincidences. I will be seeing my second Tim Minchin concert, second live one anyway, the same night, to the day, to the a year later from the first time. So that's pretty cool, and also weird. I should do a watch party. I don't know if it's okay.
It's not.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, because look, the tickets. Yeah, sorry, the tickets were cheap, and yay, you made it! Hey, Harmonica Man. Yeah, something came in the mail, by the way, so that will be Tuesday. A very special unboxing video on Wine and Reason. This Harmonica Man sent me something cool. And also, I watched you on Neil 604 Atheist Man, and that was great. That was an amazing deconversion story. Oh my God, this man has lived and seen a lot. But okay, so Tim Minchin, 2019, November 19th, 2019, and November 19th, 2020, which might be the best thing. Actually, yeah, it is. It's the best thing that's happened to me in a while. Because, no, this is not going to turn into a sad show tonight because we have a lot to be happy about. We have a roof over our heads. The workers are no longer
on top of said roof.
They've finished. They've finished for the evening. They're actually down in the parking lot, and there's a little bit of music going on. They usually hang out for a bit, then after work, and it's actually kind of cool. So, no one ever sends me. Hang on, I have to pull this up. I don't even get shit in the mail. Well, I would not want to get shit in the mail. Please don't send me that. You cannot send me anything. That's fine. All right. So, yeah. Yeah, deconversion stories are always good. They're always fun. I mean, okay, not always fun, but they're always important and good and interesting. And sometimes they're funny. So.
True.
All right, so tonight, Tim Minchin is going to play his entire new album, which is called Apart Together. And because a lot of the songs on it were written at a time when he was in the States working on Larrikins, which sadly got banned. The movie was it was an animated film, it was a musical, and it got the company got bought by, was it by Disney?
I don't remember.
And it got bought anyway. They got bought. I shouldn't vilify Disney on the thing. I don't know. I can't remember for sure. But anyway, the company got bought, and they just said no, we're not gonna finish it. And he had spent like 4 years working on it, and so had several other actors, all very well known.
And a huge production crew.
Yeah.
Because computer animated films are not small scale endeavors.
Yeah, this is basically over 100 people who had spent 4 years of their lives working on this thing. It was almost ready to go out, and the company just said, nah. So, and then that was also after Groundhog Day had gotten shut down and ended up not having a national tour, despite the fact that it was hugely popular when it opened on Broadway. And this was, and so and it was right after he'd finished doing a bit on the last season of Californication. So I think just losing that show, it was just like, okay, I've moved my kids around. I've moved my family all over the world. I've spent months and months away from them. I'm kind of done doing that. And he went back to Australia, and which is why we went to see him in Scotland last year, because honestly, when all that went down, I was like, he's never going to come to this hemisphere again. I can't blame him.
Can't blame him.
Yeah, I mean, like, America kind of treated him like garbage. So except for the whole, I think, except for the Californication thing, he has fond memories of that. He was basically playing a musician who was a spoiled asshole, which he said was fun. So there you go. But yeah. So anyway, I'm super excited. What made you
Quentin in the chat says we made their day today.
Oh, thanks, Quentin. You were incredibly lovely as well. We were on the TMI show with Ginger Nation, and I talked about Tim Minchin because he has a song that if you haven't heard it, Quentin, you need to. It's called Only a Ginger, I think, is the title. Just type in Tim Minchin and Only a Ginger, and it'll come up. Even
I think it's called
No,
Prejudice.
You're right. It's called Prejudice. The song is called Prejudice because he's more creative with his titles than that. Only a Ginger is just part of the chorus. So there we go. Yeah. But it's a great song, and it's fun, and it has a fun turn. It's really fun to watch reaction videos to that song, because the first time you hear it, you're like, oh God, dude, don't go there. Go
he
there.
knows it.
You know it. Okay, fantastic.
They know it. Sorry.
They know it. Yes, you do. Thank you. Okay, fantastic, Quentin. That's very cool. But yeah, like I love it too. But the first time I heard it, I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, he totally had me. So if you haven't heard Tim Minchin's Prejudice, type it into YouTube. You can listen to it. You'll know what I'm talking about. I don't want to ruin it for you.
Hey, Godless Sewing.
Hey,
good to see you.
How's it going, man? So we're just talking about awesome atheist, comedian, musician. How are you? Yeah, this is one of those people who always makes me feel like I'm terrifically lazy, because he's literally like 2 maybe years older than I am, and has
Something like
and
that,
has
yeah.
accomplished so much. Now, obviously, we have different talents, but it is one of those. It is one of those things where I'm like, oh my God, we could totally be. Yep, we could be siblings, and you've done shit with your life. What am I doing? No. Oh, whoa, that's getting to the depressing thing again. I'm sorry. No, I've been unemployed for a while, guys. It's my brand. That's what I do. I bring it down.
We know this.
Sorry. I'm really trying to stay positive, and I'm really looking forward to the streaming concert tonight. So, yeah. Which is why we've got a hard stop at 8 because I don't want to miss anything. I want to make sure that I'm on the website, put in the code and all that good stuff before it starts. Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
And also, an hour is probably about as long as y'all can watch us sit here and freestyle about.
Yeah. Anything?
Anything.
I think we normally do better. I think I need to be more drunk. That's the problem. These things don't do it for me. They'd make a nice chaser.
You one of those people who got goddamn notifications.
Mm.
I'm so sick of seeing Rudy Giuliani's name and face in my notifications.
God.
I'll be so glad when that's not a constant thing anymore.
Me too. Ugh. Hands up in the chat if you're over Rudy Giuliani. Remember when he was America's mayor? No.
Remember when he married his cousin?
Oh, God, that's right, he did. I forgot. Well, in our state, that's still legal. So that was legal before gay marriage was legal in my state, which is just sad. That is a sad, sorry thing.
Oh, we've got a hardcore rocker in the chat. Big surprise there from Godless Sewing.
Oh,
Seen
nice.
Slayer countless times. And missing Ozfest.
I'm so sorry. That's awesome. Yeah. All the festivals, the concerts.
I'll be so glad when the world gets back to a place where the concerts and the festivals and the cons can get off the ground again.
Yeah, me too.
I had just finally gotten to a point where I was sufficiently therapied and medicated to be able to enjoy most such experiences.
Right.
When the world jumped in the crapper and yanked on the chain, and we haven't had, now we watch concerts over Zoom through a Patreon link, and that's if we're lucky.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And I've got, the weather's nice here. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. The weather's kind of nice here too, actually. It's not,
especially for fucking November.
Yeah, we're actually.
I'm sorry. Do we swear on your channel? I don't remember.
Yeah, we do.
It's been a long time since I was on your show.
I will. If this channel is ever monetized, I will not only be amazed, I'll be shocked and amazed. I mean, I had a video yanked for a moment by YouTube because the title of it was "Fuck Governor Lee," which apparently that offended someone. So, but I think it got put back up. I don't think it stayed yanked for long.
Yeah.
I just got a notification that they were reviewing it, and then it was like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. I'm like, yeah, it's free speech. I was not suggesting any harm come to the man. He's just made some really shitty decisions, and it's one of the reasons why Tennessee is in the top 10 of states catching with new COVID cases and more COVID deaths in the United States.
We're in the top 10.
It's awesome.
Because of fucking Bill Lee.
Jesus.
That's at GovBillLee on Twitter if you want to put him on blast like he deserves.
Yeah, please do. Send him a tweet. Let him know that.
Oh, yeah. And Quentin points out you can be monetized and curse. The only thing is you can't cuss in the first minute of the video because the robots only watch the first minute.
Fair point, indeed.
I had heard that. It's good to have that confirmed.
Oh, yeah. And there are other words. Like, in fact, the word atheist can get you demonetized.
Well, it can get you switched to limited.
Oh, I'm sorry, limited.
Monetization.
You know, they want to make sure that we're all very lean and hungry, which would be fine. I mean, no, that's fucked up. That was a fucked up thing that just went through my head. And
that was a little.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was dark.
I'm sorry, that got bad. I don't know where that. I'm having a hard time, y'all. I am. I'm having a hard time with my mental health. I'm working on it. We see a therapist, video wise, you know, link like this, and I'm taking my meds. You know, and to quote Eli Bosnick, I'm wearing my glasses, doing the stuff I'm supposed to be doing, but it's been rough, and I really, really need this job interview on Tuesday to go well. I really need it. But I'm scared. I'm scared to want it to go well too much. You know, I don't want to end up in a horrible depression, like if it doesn't go well or if I don't get the job. But you know, a girl can only take so much rejection, and there's been a lot.
This is true.
There has been a lot of that. I've gotten a lot of those. Thank you for your interest, but we've decided to go in a different direction. Emails that are almost all worded exactly that way, and you're like, could you at least tell me what it was?
Yeah.
You know,
do I not deserve more than boilerplate?
I wouldn't mind a little bit of feedback. You know, if it was that I don't know a certain computer program, maybe then I could, you know, take some time and learn it. If it's because you found my atheist YouTube channel and you didn't like the episode where I talked about masturbation and sex toys, you know, yeah, I need to know that too. But I guess they wouldn't say that because that could be considered discrimination. I don't know.
We need Godless Granny for that one.
Yeah, we need Godless Granny for that one. I mean, I'm white, so basically, I mean, I am a woman, so I don't always get paid as much as the guy sitting next to me in the next cubicle.
So
but
the world's skewed 75% of the way in your favor to begin with.
It's very much
just not 100% of the way. In your favor.
Yeah, and which is not cool, and I don't like it, and it upsets me. But yeah, and that might be part of why I'm having such a hard time right now. Is frankly, I've never been unemployed for this long in my life. I got my first job when I was 17 and worked in undergrad and grad school and after, and I've just the longest I've ever been unemployed was 3 months, and I know it's weighing on you too because you've been unemployed longer, and it sucks. Okay, so hey,
but it has given us time to build up our channels and build up our communities.
That's true, and meet all of you.
That's the big ass silver lining around this fuck off black cloud that is everything else, as I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, absolutely, and
we've been able to get to know all of you in a way and to an extent that we might not have been able to had we been, you know, at the office 50, 60, 80 hours a week.
Yeah, I know for a fact I would not know all of you, and I would not have
all
as many friends.
The love in the chat.
Oh, seriously?
Know. Yeah.
Guys, sorry, I have to lean forward.
JWS says, "Oh, don't be scared, you'll get it." Harmonica Man says he's wishing you luck for all it's worth.
Thank you. I'll take it. Thank y'all. That's really sweet. Thank you for being so supportive. You're amazing. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, thank you to my patrons, the Lone Wanderer, who is in the chat, a bit of T and Danish, who lives in Denmark and is probably asleep because it's very late there. The bold Captain Kimothy, Santi the Sane, and Mark Caesar.
Yeah, I was about to say, you almost missed the man down under.
Oh my gosh, is he even in the list?
Yeah.
He is in the list. Okay, thank goodness. All right. Sorry, Mark. Damn.
Mark's driving right now.
Yeah.
He can't be listening to this foul-mouthed atheist freestyling show.
No,
he's in a car somewhere, probably with a priest in the back.
That just gave me a good giggle. Oh, yeah.
Some priest scrolling Instagram, watching to see what the Pope has been up to on Instagram now.
Oh God, that was weird. How freaking weird was that, y'all? How weird was that? Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. That's really cool. You're all being so sweet. Harmonica Man, you're amazing. Everybody's being amazing. Yeah, it's I'm going to get that job. All right. Thank you, Lone Wanderer.
Manifesting it into the universe.
I'd be.
Can't hurt, right?
Well, I mean, the thing is, I'd be really good at it. Like,
I've seen the job description. This is true.
Yeah, I could do this. And so I had a phone interview, and then they asked me for a second one on Tuesday. So it's a really good sign, and I really hope I get it. And I'm going to stop talking about it now because I don't want them to find this video between now and Tuesday and go, wow, she's a desperate mess. Really need to be, yeah. Anyway, my hands aren't good when they're idle. I'm not even, it's, you know what? No, I'm going to stop there. We'll stop there. Subject change, please help me.
Subject change. We're being sent ginger magic.
Ginger magic. I'll take that too.
That'll work. I've never been offered magic before.
I have, but that was in my neo-pagan Wiccan days. And yeah, it doesn't work. You just think it does. That's kind of how all that stuff works.
Bringing it down.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. No, I'll take Quentin's rare hair color magic. That's cool. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah.
This is what happens when you freestyle. You never know what you're gonna get.
Usually we're better at
when
this.
you do improv games. You never know what you're gonna pull out of that hat. Sometimes you get, Nazi Germany and polar bears and a delicatessen.
That has happened.
Sometimes you get spatula, linoleum, Margaret Thatcher. And you're like, the fuck kind of funny am I supposed to make with this shit?
Exactly. It's kind of like, bye.
Bye. Take care, Ginger.
Take it easy, man. Yeah, my spatula is flexible and double-edged. May lift you. Thank you. I'll take that. Jesus Wizard spatula. Yeah, it's a weird, I mean, of course, everybody is like, at this point, we all have our own little mental bingo cards for 2020. Like, what the fuck else is going to happen? That's terrible. One good thing, Biden-Harris won. So there's that. If that sends anybody running away screaming.
Won decisively.
Yeah.
No matter what, Rudy Giuliani may be out there sweating his hair dye off, trying to maintain otherwise.
And it is.
That brought me entirely too much joy today.
Was it literally like running down his face? Like that scene in The Fifth Element?
Yes.
Oh, it's
literally
amazing.
It was so sad, that poor old man. But
why does he bother?
Well, that's an excellent question.
He's older than dirt. He doesn't have to dye his hair.
Well, that's the same is true of Orange Man too, but
fair. Ego's a weird thing.
It is.
All right. Why can't you trust an atom? Because they literally make up everything. Ah ha ha ha. Nice. I liked it. Okay, I'm here. What did I miss?
Hey, never again.
Hey, never again.
We just keep running into each other today, don't we?
We can't get away, and I like it. Andrew, you missed us talking about how this night last year we were in Scotland seeing Tim Minchin play live on stage, and tonight I'm going to watch a streaming concert that he's doing. And it's literally exactly 1 year later from the first time we saw him, except it's all much cheaper because we're just going to sit here and watch it. That's really about it, other than some nonsense and some complaining from me.
A little nonsense, a little mayhem, a little foolishness.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yep.
I am super pale.
Oh, that was the light, though.
I'm like washed all the way out. I look like Nosferatu.
Sorry. Do you want to switch places?
No, it's
I can
fine.
be washed out.
Yeah, blame Dave. Exactly. Blame Dave. Aunt Jur is here for the nonsense.
Nice.
All right.
I'm glad. Yay.
You've come to the right place.
I don't think I like these. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
It was worth a shot.
It was. I mean, I did like the whole. You don't usually find, because it's not required, which is fucked up, but it's not required by the FDA for alcoholic beverages to have ingredients and stuff listed and to have nutritional information like how much sugar and so on. And this does. So that's what kind of attracted me to it. I was like, all right, because I made the horrible mistake. I'm going to stop. After the sentence, I made the horrible mistake of weighing myself when I was at my parents' house. And let's just say the quarantine weight is not good. So these are 100 calories each. So I bought a pack of them thinking, all right, well, if I like it, that'd be cool. That'd be a nice, but it just, it's not.
It's gluten-free, though.
Well, yeah, duh.
It says so on the can. It's gluten-free. Like Jesus.
Like Jesus. Like one brand.
I ain't never letting this go.
No, I love that there is a gluten-free version of Jesus. So yeah. So if y'all really.
And he's in our house.
It's in our house. Yeah, he is. Oh, shit. I'm sure I'm supposed to have like a candle lit or something, but I'm not doing that.
I don't think you have to light candles for the holy figures after the holy figures have been diced up, deglutenized, and sealed in cardboard with an expiration date. I think at that point they're pretty much past the lighting candles for them stage.
No, because it's like at church.
Unless they count as relics now.
Well, they count as they're sacred. Like if the priest has said the special words over them, they're sacred. I don't know if they have or not, but like, ex-Catholic here, so they keep the host in the sacristy, which was the part of the was like off to the side of the main altar, and no one was supposed to go there except for the priest. Although I did. Yeah,
because there's wine over there.
Yeah, and I didn't steal any wine, but I just wanted to. I was curious, so I went up there once when my mom had me up there, and she was doing some churchy stuff, and I snuck in and like saw the golden chalice with a little lid on top of it. And, yeah, that's where Jesus was.
No, the Holy Spirit is sealed in the package. Yes.
Who knew it was that easy? Why not?
I wonder if that means once I crack open that package, if I'm going to be imbued with the Holy Spirit. Y'all going to see a whole new side of me.
You going to start speaking in tongues and shit? Because my dad did that once in front of me and it freaked me out. I might have.
I hear a sound of an abundance of rain. I hear a sound of victory.
Oh my God, that crazy bitch. It's so nutty. And I normally would not talk about another woman that way, but she's awful. She's an awful human being. And she's so, I mean, if she can't believe, does she believe? I don't know. See, I grew up believing everything they told me because that's what indoctrination does. But I
don't know. She's been talking the talk for an awful long time.
Yeah. And she's made millions of dollars off of it.
There comes a point where you got to wonder. I mean, if you say the same affirmation over and over again long enough, do you not essentially just convince yourself of the truth of it?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I think that's certainly something that
I mean, she's got to believe in it a little bit if she's willing to get up on national television and make that kind of weird ass spectacle.
Yeah, that's a fair point, because it's not a good look on anyone. So yeah, I don't know, What do you think? No holy full of I can't read that.
Oh, he meant to have the E in there. No, holy, full of holes.
Oh, got it. Okay. Thank you. So weird.
Nuttier than squirrel shit.
Yup. Exactly. Excellent way to put it, Harmonica Man. It's so crazy. And I don't get it. Yeah, nope, not gonna tell that story about my dad.
Nope.
Stopping. Full stop. Not telling it. Okay.
Yeah, some things we gotta. Yep.
I love and respect my parents.
We can tell stories on ourselves from our religious days.
Yeah.
But there's some things we just gotta.
No, there's some things we just gotta go. Nope. Yeah, I'm not talking about that. Did I pray the first time I got onto an airplane? Oh, hell yes. It was terrifying.
Did you really?
I did. Mm-hmm. That wasn't as bad as my mom using her childhood nickname for me and telling everyone in my class it was a school trip. We were going. So that was fun. That was fun to live with as a freshman in high school.
Oh, yeah. That would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Spent a whole week in New York. I know I'm not going to say it, so don't ask. It's not even bad. It's just annoying. It's annoying, and it was used against me by Bailey. Somebody who is named Bailey actually managed to, yeah, he actually is mostly a nice person. And just that one thing.
Mostly a nice person.
He's probably very nice.
Nobody
now.
wants that on their tombstone.
Well, I mean, he was a kid. You know, we're all jackasses when we're kids at some point.
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. And it's not like he was mean all the time. He wasn't. And he wasn't even particularly mean. He just knew, he could just see that it bothered me, so he said it. Okay, moving on.
All right. Take care, Lone Wanderer.
Bye, Lone Wanderer. Sorry for we're being boring. Okay.
Hunter says my first plane ride was a school trip too.
Oh, neat.
Harmonica Man's first plane ride was on the way to the Army.
Oh, fun.
And he loved it.
Yeah. I was terrified because my dad worked for the FAA and used to talk about everything that could go wrong and hated to fly because he knew everything that could go wrong. I do have one safety tip for you from someone who worked for over 40 years for the Federal Aviation Administration, and it is this. The cheap seats are safer. You want to be in coach or third class. You want to be towards the back of the plane. If anything happens, when people survive a plane crash, they're in the back of the plane. They're not in the front. They're not in business class.
Because the nose hits first.
Exactly.
So if you're going to survive, you're in the part of the plane that takes the longest to hit the ground.
Yeah. And that may break off.
Doesn't really bear thinking
totally
about, but
no.
Yeah.
I mean, odds are you're going to die. It's a really high place to fall from, but still, just sometimes people don't. So fucked up. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm all over the place.
You knew what you were coming into.
You did.
The as yet unnamed couple stream is always wacky.
It is. It's
sometimes it's wackier than this.
It's often been wackier than this. I feel like we're a little flat tonight, honestly. Normally we're sillier. All right. So I like my mom's nickname for me. Only thing is she has exclusive rights to use it. No one else. Fair. Yes. Absolutely.
It's usually those people out there who have exclusive rights to a nickname where you'd slap a bitch if it was coming from anybody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My brother has I'm not going to say what it is. My brother has a childhood nickname for me that I love, but if anyone else had used it, I'd hate it. But we actually used it once. An account of mine got hacked. A social media account of mine got hacked, and excuse me, sorry. And we used it. It's the seltzer water. It's doing this thing. Anyway, and the way that I was able to let him know that it was actually me this time, and that I'd fixed it, was signing off with that nickname. And then later we talked on the phone and we were like, you know what, we should come up with something else. Because this could happen again. Like what? We need a code. Yeah. We need a code word. It's like the Winchester brothers. The last episode of Supernatural is airing tonight. I don't have regular TV, so I'll be waiting for that to come on Netflix. But
trying to avoid the spoilers for the next 8 months.
I'm gonna be desperately trying, and it's not gonna work. But that's okay. I was there for the pilot, for the premiere of the show, and I've been a big fan the whole time. And so I've seen everything up until the interruption that was the last season, because filming got interrupted because of COVID. But yeah, last one airs tonight. But yeah, we joked that we needed something like Poughkeepsie.
Yeah.
We needed some kind of code word. Oh, that's sweet, Andrew. I mean, I'm sorry that happened, but oh, it's on right now on the CW. There you go, Harmonic. Yeah, if people aren't watching us because they're watching the last episode of a TV show that ran for 15 years and therefore probably played a significant role in your life if you were into it, I understand. It's okay.
No, catch us on the replay.
No worries. Yeah. We're actually going to keep this one to a reasonable length. Normally we natter on for like 2 or more hours. But yes. Okay. So
we may in fact have hit reasonable length.
We may
because
have.
I think I don't know about you. I'm kind of feeling it winding down, honestly.
Yeah, y'all. I apologize, but we've both done multiple streams today, and
with men on the roof.
With men on the roof and a lot of other stressors just kind of happening, and yeah, I'm.
Hey, Sam, how's it going? We were just talking about how we were wrapping up.
I'm sorry, dude. We're wrapping up. We're both tired, and we've been on a lot of streams today, and I really want to stay awake through this streaming Tim Minchin concert. So if you go to timminchin.com, you can get a ticket and watch it as well.
If they're still for sale.
I think they might be, because once you buy a ticket, you can you have 48 hours within to watch it. I'm just going to watch it tonight because it's perfect. It's a year to the day from the first time.
Well, and Never Again points out, and this is after going full steam for weeks, moving.
Thank you, Never Again. Yes, we did.
We're still trying to get back up to.
Excuse me.
To full throttle and full steam.
Oh, absolutely. And
after that ordeal.
Hey, Ox. Aw, thank you, honey. That's very sweet. My self-esteem needed that. All right. The move took a lot out of us, and we're having a really hard time being motivated to unpack much, because we know we're just going to have to move again next year. And granted, I know that's a year away and everything, but we have so much stuff, and the move.
We do.
I still, I mean, you can hear it in my voice probably. I still have a sinus infection from all the dust we kicked up and everything. And that sounds like we were living in filth. We were not, but
no,
we have a lot of stuff.
We're living in books.
We're living in books, yeah.
Yeah, and, which just sort of create little worlds of dust around them.
Mm-hmm. No matter what you do. So that's the thing. Yeah. All right, well, I'm glad that you caught us for a bit too, Andrew, and I'm sorry that we were that we're fading fast here. All right, guys. So, well, that's 45 minutes. Hope you feel like we did right by you. Thank you so much again to all of you for coming. Thank you again to my patrons, because you literally make this possible, and you're helping me not have to pull the support that I give to other channels in our community, because it's basically evening out, which is great. It's this kind of I'm thinking of it as a virtual tip jar that's just kind of going around everybody, and it's nice. Oh, your guitar player is moving his camper on my lawn in the morning. Oh, that sounds interesting. That should be.
That sounds like an adventure in the making.
It does. It does. You'll have to keep us abreast of that. Yeah, till next time. Yeah, peace, Ox, you and everybody else. And we love y'all. Remember, you can't find wine and God damn it. This would be
the tradition continues
if I
and
did,
will not die.
Oh, I got it right like 3 times today, and of course now when it's my own
now
channel.
Now that you're on your own channel.
Yeah. Okay. So that tagline that I wrote: "You can't find truth in wine, but you can find it in reason." There we go. It's not that hard. Oh my God. All right. My godless life. All right, y'all. Love you. Take care. Be safe. Stand against hate. All that good stuff. And we're going to hit the button now. Jeez.